There are many videos on YouTube recommending the best savings accounts that have the highest interest rates, and the video title says something like best bank account of 2019 or best savings accounts of 2020 and so on. But the fact is that these videos are relevant only for a brief period of time, and they quickly become outdated because interest rates are constantly changing. There's no guarantee that the interest rates you see in such videos will be good for a month or even a week after the videos got posted. So I decided to post a similarly titled video with a similar looking thumbnail, but instead of giving a fish, I will teach how to fish. Basically, there's an awesome website that provides real-time data on bank interest rates. I've been using this website for years and have found it to be accurate and comprehensive. So the interest rates you see are the interest rates you are going to get, and you don't have to worry that some bank offering a higher interest rate is not going to make it on this website. I'm going to mention an exception to this at the end of this video, but let me first show you the website. It's called Bankrate.com. So here it is, Bankrate.com. You don't have to sign in or create an account. Click on Banking, then click on Savings Accounts. Enter the zip code for where you live. Now click on All Products so you can see the rates for all 78 banks instead of just the 3 featured. Then click on APY, which stands for Annual Percentage Yield, and that's the annual rate of return on your savings deposit, including any compounding interest you get. And this will order the banks according to the APY from highest to lowest. If you click on it again, you will see the arrow changing direction, and now the results are ordered from lowest to the highest APY. But why would you want to see which banks have the lowest APY? So let's click again to see the banks that have the highest APY at the top of the list. So you see here that as of February 15th, these 3 banks have the highest APY at 0.6%. They all have 5 stars, which is great. Live Oak Bank and Community Direct require 0 balance, which is awesome because you don't want to have to worry about maintaining some minimum balance to get the good rates. Bank Direct requires you to maintain a minimum balance of $10,000. That's a lot. This column shows you that you are looking at earning $150 of interest in a year if you keep $25,000 in your account for a year. And that's assuming that this interest rate is maintained throughout the year. As I've said before, interest rates can change many times during the year. So you should look at this number more for comparison purposes. Now, if you click on Read Reviews, you'll see Bankrate editors' reviews of these banks, what they like and what they don't like. And I have found these reviews to be very informative in helping me decide which bank to select when there are many banks offering the same APY. For example, for Live Oak Bank, they wrote, product offerings are limited, but this doesn't matter to me because I'm only interested in opening up a savings account. It also says you won't have access to branches, which doesn't matter to me because I actually prefer to do things online anyway. Now, let's go back to the main page. You can scroll down to the bottom and click on Show 50 More Results if you want to find your own bank and see how it compares to the rest. For example, I bank with Capital One and I don't see it on the list. So I'm going to click on Show 50 More Results. And now I do. When I opened up my Capital One account a couple of years ago, it was offering a 1.6% interest. You can see here that it's only giving a 0.4% interest. Anyway, this is how you can find banks that give the highest rate. It's a good idea to periodically do this comparison because there's absolutely no reason why you should be keeping your hard-earned money in a bank savings account that's giving you anything less than the best rate, with all else being equal. Okay, now for the banks that are not listed here. I noticed that credit unions that require membership or affiliation with some organization to be able to open an account are not included for obvious reasons. And then there are special very high interest rate savings accounts that offer a 3, 4, or 5% rate. And those are not listed here, and that's for the better because you need to understand the fine print that comes along with those types of accounts, which is that such a high rate applies only to the first $1,000 or some small deposit amount, and the rest of your money in your account above that amount will earn 0.01% or 0.02%. So that is bad, and this type of account is not desirable at all unless you maintain a tiny balance. I expect most people who are looking for savings accounts with best interest rates have substantially higher amount in their savings account because they are serious about keeping around cash for emergency use or some near-term need. Anyway, now you won't need to look for any videos that tell you about banks offering the best rates because you can find and compare the most accurate, up-to-date information whenever you need to.